Now then, welcome to the video. Before we begin, I'd like to say a big thank you for all the comments you've been putting on the videos. And if you've got out to say or even got a question, stick it in the comment box wherever YouTube's put it this week, and I'll do my very best to get back to you. Well, it's day 10 of our journey home, and we're about halfway through. Today we're going through a load of locks, and I think it's 3 different canals. Let's have a look at where we went. After spending 2 nights at Cosley fixing the engine, it was time to get moving. Here's the old pointy screwdriver. Let's get cracking. Here's our starting position. Cosley, a very nice mooring it was. We set off early and we were about to tackle the Wolverhampton flight of locks and get onto the Shropshire Union canal on the next page. The Wolverhampton locks are the first locks that we've been on that had the anti-vandal locking mechanism on it. And they were the first one we come across. They were all single locks. They weren't too leaky, but the Evans was. After about lock 2, it poured down. So we couldn't do a right lot of filming. The nearer that you got to Aldersley Junction, the nicer the towpath was. It showed you were just coming into the countryside. On the last lock, we met a fellow boater who was braving the weather just like us, but he happened to not have the anti-vandal key. As luck would have it, we had a spare. Now, we don't go giving our anti-vandal keys away to any Tom, Dick or Harry. I actually can't remember what the name of the fellow was, to be brutally honest. But he wasn't a boat. Anyway, we left the last lock. We hung a right onto the Staffordshire and Worcestershire. We hung a right onto the Staffordshire and Worcestershire canal. That's a mouthful, isn't it? A quick pit stop for fuel, just there, and we were off again. We hung a left onto the Shropshire and steamed through many, many villages. All the way up to Wheaton Lock, where we used the facilities and emptied the bins, the loo, splash of water in the tank. We were now searching for the perfect mooring spot for the night. And here it is. Just between bridges 25 and 26 outside Church Eaton. Right, let's crack on. The towpath just along from our moorings was closed off and we couldn't see why. After checking the CRT website for stoppages, we found out there was an unsafe wall before Hills Bridge and they'd closed off the towpath. Here is the unsafe wall. I should really put some dramatic music in here. Anyway, I don't know if this is unusual for this part of the canal, but the water was crystal clear. Slowly we wended our way into Wolverhampton. I've now got proper fuel anxiety and I feel the need to fill the diesel tank before, during and after every trip. Okay, it's time for the Wolverhampton lock flight. A volunteer lockie said we could start at 8:30 AM, so we didn't have long to wait. Well, there we are, finally moored at Church Eaton. We had a long day's cruising with plenty of weather. At Offaly stop block, Debbie had to get out in her pyjamas and steer the boat while I did the lock. It were bucketing down. We moored behind a canal chaplain's boat. I didn't actually see the canal chaplain, but the boat was there anyway. I'm not a religious person, but I've read up a bit about these people, and I think they're quite helpful and quite useful in times of need, especially in these times of need. I've left a link in the description below, which will take you to the website and tell you all about what they do and where they go. Next time, bridges, tasty scones and lots of locks. Oh, and something's clacking. Here's a sneaky peek. Oh, that's that bridge, you know, the one with the thing in it. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you click that little bell icon, YouTube will mind you next time we release one. Well, that's everything on my list. I reckon we'll call it a draw for today. Till next time.